I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
You ate it, Ralph.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
No, Ralph, I'll eat it.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
Now you're local on the 8s.
Oh, hey! Yeah! Bad, baby! Bad!
Channel 8 at 5:30.
Check it out, man. The question you gotta ask yourself is how badly do you want to see the greatest fucking rock and roll show on the fucking earth, right? You're talking a couple guys who are joints in the audience. You're talking about up in Detroit, Rock City, brother.
Oh, what I'm gonna do to you. I'm so angry.
We apologize for the profanity, which he also said on our air.
Bunch of guys who make bad music, dress like freaks, and wear more makeup than all my sisters combined? No. These assholes gotta be stopped.
Now starts the IA Music Podcast.
Are we back on?
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Alright, let's do this again. What's up, everybody? It's 2017. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/i8podcast. Audible has hundreds of titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, and Kindle or MP3 player. Visit today and get a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/i8podcast. That's IATE podcast. All right, now back to your regular scheduled program. Peace. hear yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Francisco Scott Key White, right?
That's my name. How are you?
Francisco. I said Francisco, man. Francis.
The chicks in Spain call me Pachi.
They call you Panchi? It's kind of like Pancho, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, same shit, right, in Spanish, yeah? So Francisco Scott Key White. Is that your full name?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice, man. And you're the drummer for...
White Mystery.
From White
That's
Mystery.
me.
From Chicago,
Thank
right?
you so much for having me.
Yeah, welcome to the I8 Music Podcast, man. This is the I8 Music Podcast. I've been trying to get you on here all night.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
We made it.
I know, yeah, it's finally the end of the night, but, you know, you guys just performed. How'd you guys' performance? What'd you guys feel?
I felt really good about it. There was a really nice breeze going during it, so I felt nice and cool despite it being over
Was it
100
hot?
degrees still. It was 100 degrees, but the breeze was nice.
Yeah? Okay. Were you just jamming out, and it felt good when you was jamming out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? And what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy about jamming out, man?
What do I enjoy? It's really easy to hide
Is it?
while I'm jamming
With
out,
your hair?
you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sort of let my hair fall on my face, and I can look at people, but they can't look at me really, so I can
Right,
sort of
right.
like voyeur on people, and then, I don't know, just sort of do one of my favorite things, which is play music with my sister. If I could do that,
Okay.
it doesn't matter how many people are there, what's going on, it's just
Right.
my favorite thing to do.
So White Mystery, you guys are brother and sisters, right? Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. And how did that come about? How did that start?
Well, we both picked up instruments around the same age. She picked her guitar up when she was about 13, 14. Then 2 years later, I picked up the drums when I was 14. And we were both always in separate bands playing with other people, but we would collaborate together at home because we shared a practice space. So we would write songs together and then bring them to our bands and stuff like that.
Right.
And on April 20th, 2008, we decided just to start a band together finally and really collaborate. And then once we did that, you know, there's no question of trust or dedication between the members of the band. We could
Right.
tour and work and play as hard as we wanted to. In
So it started around 2008, you would say?
2008, yeah.
So the White
April
Mystery would
20th.
say 2008, that's when it started?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, hi.
Hey,
How you doing, Miss Alexis White? Alexis
Yes.
White. Alexis or Alex?
Alex.
Alex, right?
Alejandra Blanca.
Alejandra, not Alexis, huh? That's
No,
No.
Alexandra.
Alexandra White.
Alejandra.
Yeah, how you doing? Welcome to the iMusic Podcast.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I got both you guys, brother and sister, on the
Yeah.
podcast, right? Yeah. How does it feel to be brother and sister? That's a weird question, but how does it feel
It
to be
is a
brother and
weird
sister?
question.
Yeah, it is.
How
weird
does
fucking-
it
Feels
feel?
like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, a part of me kind of worries because my sister takes such good care of me.
Oh, really?
She knows how I'm feeling and what I'm feeling like, but then I can sort of start like manipulating that
Right.
if I wanted to. So if I'm like really exhausted, I could start acting like really kind of dumb in the head and like stupid and sort of like
She can control you?
no, she doesn't control me,
Oh.
but I use the fact that she cares about me so much to act like a little baby sometimes.
Oh, nice.
The truth comes out. That's funny.
I guess that changes from city to city since you guys travel a lot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we are approaching the 1000th White Mystery show.
Wow, really?
It's probably going to happen in 2016.
Okay.
So probably in January, because right now we're up to 850.
Right.
And we play so many shows, we'll get to that 1,000 really fast.
Okay.
But
Is that overwhelming for you guys?
it is kind of crazy
Kind
to
of?
think
Yeah.
about, but I mean, like, Francis drives 44,000 miles a year
Really?
around
Yeah.
planet Earth,
Right.
and we play an average of 250 shows a year.
Wow.
We put a new record out every single year on our band anniversary, April 20th.
Yes.
But you know, like, the thing is like, I have to thank our parents because they are just absolutely wonderful people who really encouraged us
Right.
to pursue our dreams.
Okay.
Even though they're kind of wacky.
Right.
And even though I think our mom gets worried,
Yeah.
like, there goes her babies out on tour,
Yeah.
she gives us the strength to pursue our dreams.
Keep it going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even though our parents don't play instruments per se,
Right.
they've given us the confidence and creativity to play music professionally,
Yeah.
and I'm really grateful for that.
That's cool, and I guess having brother and sister together side by side, that gives you that comfort feeling to play at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like even after the show, it's like, oh, I could just hang out with my sister at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's a
And
lot of
just-
fun.
Yeah.
And playing, the act of playing is so therapeutic.
Right.
At least for me, and I'll speak for Alex too. I feel like it is for her. But after driving for 8 hours and worrying about your safety and your vehicle and your equipment and
In your health.
your health and weathering the elements and storms and the environment and God knows what else, it takes a lot of toll on you, and all the while in your head you have to perform at the end of the night.
Right.
And you still have to get to the end of the night and get through all the bumps in the road in order to get there. So just like having that is kind of a toll, but then you get there and you always forget that it's the easy part.
Right.
That the act of playing, just no matter what, is just going to come out of you. It's
Okay.
going to draw out of you in one form or another.
Even if you're tired as fuck, too,
Yeah,
right?
even if you're tired as fuck, it's still like it's your sister and me and we just play. And then I always feel so much better after we play, where it just like all the weight and all the hard stuff, it just sort of like
And as corny as it
disappears.
sounds, I guess you would say it's for the love of the music, right? Like, it's really for the love of the music.
Absolutely.
I mean, because that's how you guys perform, and you guys are just rocking out, you know what I mean? You guys are just jamming out, playing, enjoying, which is, I guess, what you guys write, right? It's all originals?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Every single song.
And where do you find time to write, since you guys are touring so much?
While on tour.
Yeah.
While on tour?
Yeah.
Okay. Downtime?
In the car.
In the car? Okay.
There's no downtime.
No downtime, right? No, right?
But the whole concept of putting out new music every April 20th holds you accountable to find a way to create that music. So that day is coming up and you're thinking, okay, what boundaries can we push with our new skills that we've developed this year? Because when you play that much, you get better. You can be the crappiest musician in the world, but playing every single night, you're going to develop your skills no matter what.
Right.
And as we develop, we experiment at our live shows with different notes and methods and rhythmic changes. So we were in New York and we were mid-tour and we recorded a new song for Converse. Next week we're recording a new song for Red Bull.
Right.
And it holds us accountable to produce new music.
Nice.
Where I think a lot of people at time kind of slip away and they might kind of like ride a wave.
Okay.
But I think it's important to be an active artist.
Right.
You
To
know?
keep creating.
Yeah.
To keep creating on the road, you know what I mean? I mean, New York, that must inspire you to write, right?
It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we were just in England last month in
Oh, fuck,
London.
that's
We had a bunch of shows there. That's very inspirational also.
Yeah.
The people you meet along the way definitely play a role in these stories.
Nice.
And, as far as being brother and sister, the thing that really comes to mind for me is how much we laugh.
Really?
We
Yes, that's
laugh all day long.
Okay.
Where people say laughter is the best medicine, it's really healing.
About like dumb stuff, I guess you would say, or just like
Or
fun
just,
stuff.
like-
Really,
Anything.
Anything? Okay, yeah.
Even your deepest, darkest feelings, you'll find a way to laugh at it.
Okay.
And it's a way to cope and adapt with what you're dealing with.
Now, how does it feel to be, I guess, signed to like Burger Records? Is that like a goal for you guys, or?
They put out our tapes.
Yeah, we're not signed to them.
Oh, no?
We
Okay.
license our albums to
Oh,
them,
okay,
and they
okay. My
produce
mistake.
runs of our cassette tapes.
Yeah.
So we're on our own
but
label.
we play like all of their showcases also, and we do have close bonds with them. But White Mystery is an independent entity at the end of the day. But it is a pleasure to collaborate with different, like Bujwah made our shirts, Burger makes our tapes. Levi's we've done a lot of stuff with also. So when we find like-minded organizations and people, we do try to find ways to like collaborate and make new exciting things happen.
I got another dumb question for you guys. Do people ask you guys, "Oh, you guys look alike. Are you guys brother and sister?"
Yeah, and sometimes they're like, they assume the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're like, wow, how can you be in a band with your brother?
Yeah.
It really shocks a lot of people, but for people who are close with their siblings, they understand. And they're like, hey, that's really cool.
Nice.
There's people out there who are really family-oriented and they get it.
Okay.
And those are the people who kind of give you props.
Right. I don't want to keep you guys for too long, so you guys have releases? Any releases you guys just released?
Yeah, so we have that film,
Right.
White Mystery.
This
that
was
was
right?
awesome.
That was awesome,
yeah.
right? Yeah, okay.
And it's a feature-length film that Francis and I produced together. It's almost an hour long, and we soundtrack the whole thing, and it kind of takes you on a psychedelic journey.
Cool.
And it's called That Was Awesome, and you can check it out online.
Online?
whitemystery.com.
Whitemystery.com.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, White Mystery. Thanks for coming to El Centro. Thanks for stopping by the podcast. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks so much for having us.
Chicago in the house. Thanks, guys.
I
See you guys
ate
later, man.
rules. Woo!
Thanks, man. Smoke.
I went too far, and I went for fun. But I'm counting all the times how they tell me no. And they went too far, and they went for fun. But I'm counting all the times how they tell me no. It seems easy to explain why people die. It takes time to have the things that they want. But they can wait outside, I ain't going out tonight. And they can wait outside, I ain't going out tonight. I took my place and hide it behind all those signs. It seems it works for people to give me some cash. But they can wait outside, I ain't going out tonight. And they can wait outside, already have this new guitar. It works for people to give me some cash. And they can wait outside, I ain't going out tonight. And they can wait outside, I ain't going out tonight. But I'm counting all the times how they tell me no. But I'm counting all the times how they tell me no.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the IE Music Podcast, and I'm right here at the Bujwah event right here at Strangers at the Bujwah place. And I have a special guest right here with me. It's Victor Bosc.
Hello, you guys.
How you doing, man?
Good, and you?
Pretty good. Welcome to the IE Music Podcast.
No, thank you, Omar.
yeah. It's a podcast. Yeah, Omar, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so this is Victor Bosc. Where you from, man?
I'm from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in Mexico,
okay.
But then I came to the United States,
right?
And I started to go to middle school, and that's
okay. From the Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So you originally came from the Valley, and then started playing music. When you start playing music, man?
I started playing when I was like 11 years old. I started playing the guitar.
Okay.
Then nobody wanted me to play the guitar at the beginning, so that's why like I got really into it.
Okay.
And I even had like some. I even committed like some crimes to get some guitars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you have to do what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So, Victor Bosc, what kind of music do you play, man? What kind of music would you...
describe?
Yeah, I guess you could describe. I don't want to classify yourself, but what kind of music would you tell the audience that you are?
Yeah. And I play like a combination between like rockabilly. Well, I don't want to name it rockabilly,
Yeah.
but that's how it sounds
Okay.
actually. So like yeah, it's like kind of rock and roll, rockabilly, folk sound with like a country Mexican sound hidden
nice.
between those lines.
Nice.
Something.
Right, your originality, you're Mexican?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Oh,
yeah,
nice. But you
like
play what kind, like English music?
English music, yeah.
Okay, nice, nice.
I'd rather be. I listen to a lot of Mexican music, but you know, you see the competitions and
Right.
and you see how like everything in Mexico and even here, but in Mexico it's even more.
It's more competitive?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
not,
really?
Well, not more competitive, but it's more like problematic between like getting a gig and
Yes.
and it's all like money.
Oh, okay.
And like if you want to play, you have to pay, and
Oh,
I don't want.
okay.
I didn't want to get into those.
That
kind
scene.
of like
But can you play
perverted
Mexican
scene.
music though? Spanish music?
Yeah,
that's
I
like-
do sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you learned first, I'm guessing, or?
Yeah. Well, I learned like the G chord combination of Mexican music. You know.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah.
Dope. So Victor Bosc. Victor Bosc, that's your original name?
No, it's not. My
No?
name is Juan Lopez.
Nice.
My name is but it's Victor Mendoza. That's the name. That's my real name.
That's
but
funny. I love that comedy
Yeah.
you bring to the podcast.
Yeah.
You just made me laugh. So that's cool, man. You decided to go with your normal name? With that name or what?
Yeah, I preferred that name because it was like it's like a hidden message.
Right.
It's like Victor Bosc, which means like, did you ever wrote something in Spanish?
Yeah.
Like
Like a Spanish word or
like
something?
please, yeah, but in
Por
English,
favor?
like
Oh, okay.
yeah, like please. They write it like PLIS.
Yes.
Instead of the right way. So
Right.
it's I wrote like Bosc, like Bosking on the streets.
Right.
And I changed it to BOSC instead of BUSK.
Okay,
That's
nice.
that's the message.
So you
between-
came up with the name, and then when did you start? Okay, I'm gonna start playing some shows. When did you start playing shows?
Oh no, I was already playing by
Oh,
the
yeah?
name. Yeah. I used to have a band. Well, I used to have a lot of bands before.
Oh, really?
Metal
Okay.
bands. I used to play in metal bands.
Oh, nice.
And after that, the metal bands, and between the metal bands, I had another band called Def.
Okay.
And that was the name that I used for. It was like me with a band.
Right.
Basically.
Okay. Nice.
So I was paying for the recordings. I was
Oh.
doing the music.
Okay. So you were involved with the band actually?
Yeah, but I was just like I was basically playing everything
Right.
to have a band, and
Oh.
and after that, like those guys started to think crazy
Really?
of me. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, screw you guys,
Right,
and
right.
I started playing by myself by the name of Def.
Oh,
In
really?
at the
Okay.
beginning, yeah,
Okay,
and then I changed it because I came to shows and I would be like, oh, I'm from the band Def, and like
Right.
nobody would understand.
Okay. Right.
Because I was like the only one.
A solo project, I guess.
Yeah.
Deaf as you can't hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
So
that
you
was-
decided to change it to Victor Bosc.
Yeah.
To make it easier.
I was just to make it easier and easier to find on the
So
internet.
around what year did you decide to go solo? I guess.
Like it would be like 2012. Maybe.
2012? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been. The time flies
Yeah.
when you play. Yeah.
Yeah. You have anything recorded, Victor? Or-
Yeah, I have
Bandcamp?
Bandcamp right now. I only have one song public because I haven't get the finished recordings.
Oh, okay. You want to get an actual recording?
No, like the real. I already recorded 11 tracks, so
Okay.
that was
Oh,
my
nice.
first album. But
Yeah.
it's still like my sound guy is still working on the songs.
Okay, nice. You
So-
wanna give the name out of the Bandcamp?
Yeah. It's victorbosc.bandcamp.com. Yeah.
Okay, nice. And you play like multiple instruments, huh?
Yeah,
That's
it's,
what I've seen. Yeah.
It's like one man band thing. I play
Yeah.
my bass drum with the heel of my right foot, and then I use my other heel to play the snare drum, and I play the guitar and the harmonica.
And is that hard
To
do at first? Maybe.
Maybe at the beginning, not really.
No.
Maybe I just had some trouble doing like complicated stuff, like boom pa pa boom pa. That was like more.
Right.
When it's more like 1 2 2 1 2 2 instead of like 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
It's harder, but
Okay.
it still is like it's easier. It's fairly easy.
Nice.
I think.
Nice. And when did you decide to like? I guess you were playing guitar first, right?
Yeah. I started playing the guitar first, and then maybe like at 15, I started like adding more things. I started to sing, and maybe 14, I started to sing.
Yeah.
Not that good, by the way, but still not
'Cause
good.
you sing too, though. You sing, that sounds good. I like it, man. I remember seeing you played at Strangers Bars too a bunch of times, right?
Yeah, I've been playing there like since.
And
like,
then you used to be at Food for Less, right? You used to go out there or no?
Yeah. I still go out there, but I only go get to get some money, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do. It. I know. Like I know the people there don't really appreciate what.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
well,
people walking or people working?
No, the people walking.
Oh.
Maybe sometimes like people they do appreciate it, but it's still like it's nothing. It's nothing serious, as opposed if they saw me playing in a bar.
And what made you decide to go out there, to stand up,
That was when I was like 17. That was probably like 2013, like the beginning of 2013.
Did you go out there to share your music or to get money?
Share.
Share it out?
I went there to share at the beginning.
At the beginning, okay.
At the beginning, yeah.
But
then
I'm guessing it worked out though. I mean, right? Because now people saw you and they wanted to book you for more shows, right?
Yeah. Well, it worked. And I was getting money too, so I was practicing. I at the beginning I didn't have that much like experience, if you will, singing in front of people.
Okay.
So it made me kind of nervous at the beginning. Yeah, and
I guess it was like a practice. So
yeah, because I used to have I was playing bars too, but you don't get any more practice. You have to play like every day if you want to get a good practice.
Okay.
So. That's why, I was playing like a one-man band with a loop station.
Oh, with like a machine.
Yeah,
okay.
with a machine before.
Nice.
And then that's how I started playing more.
That's
things.
more electronic, so more connections. Huh?
Yeah.
This would be more portable, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I wanted something like live, a live experience of a one-man band without any loop stations.
That's cool. So you played a bunch of shows out here in the valley?
Yeah, I played with. Well, I played strangers, and I played with. Some comedians came, well, I played with Pablo Francisco, which was maybe a year ago.
Okay, the comedian?
Yeah, the comedian Pablo Francisco,
yes.
and then Felipe Esparza came.
Oh, cool.
So I opened the show for him too.
How's that, man? Opening for I guess for a comedian. Is that different?
It was pretty cool.
It's cool,
It was maybe that was pretty exciting because when I was gonna play. At the beginning, nobody knew me right there. So I came in and this guy was like, "Oh, you're gonna play, man? You're gonna open the show?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah." And what's your name? And I'm like, Victor Bosc. Okay. And he got the microphone and he's like, "Hello everybody!" All excited.
The comedian?
Yeah. No. The guy who opens for the comedian.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Victor Bosc is in the house," and and I was like, "What the heck?" I was excited. It was an experience, and then I came in. It was pretty cool.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed it. Nice.
Tried to kill it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's good. At the Barbara Worth, right?
Yeah, the Barbara Worth.
Club?
It was a sold out show, so it was packed.
Yeah, it's like a quinceañera type thing, right? Yeah, when it's all packed.
Yeah, it's all packed.
Nice, man. Have you played Mexicality or no?
I used to play with before. I used to play with metal bands, and then when I started doing my thing, I started to open for rock, more mellow bands.
Okay.
Well, there's Mexican artists. There's one Elis Paprika, and there's other artists another band called Allison.
Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
I opened the show for them too over there in Mexico.
Nice.
And yeah.
So right now you're just playing shows and recording, or what you got going on for Victor Bosc?
Well, lately I was doing the recording, so I just finished last week.
Okay.
Doing the album.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was all my attention was on that. Yeah, on the recording. I wanted to make the recordings good.
When do you want to plug the date when you dropped in the album, or you don't know yet?
I have the date for the local. Date to drop it.
When is that?
That's the 28th. I'm gonna have a show here at Strangers.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 28th.
And that's gonna be the release party.
Of September? August?
August.
August. Okay, so August 28th.
Yeah.
Check it out. The Strangers Bar. Victor Bosc gonna be there releasing his new album. What do you call the album?
Still, I don't have the name ready for
okay,
it. Yeah,
okay, nice.
Yeah, might be a self-entitled album.
Okay.
Yeah, might be.
Is this your first album?
Yeah,
release?
so that's why
nice.
It might be, but still the name hasn't been decided yet.
Okay. How was recording for you? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. I recorded the drums and the guitars and so
the
it
vocals,
was the vocals, yeah. Because I'm the only.
Yeah.
But. And I'm gonna start doing a band right now,
Oh, another one?
Yeah. Well,
cool.
No. It's gonna be the Victor Bosc band, basically.
Okay. Just
maybe
recruit some people.
Maybe two, maybe just a drummer and a bass player, maybe the bass.
Because maybe there's some songs that you can't play on the album live, or everything you play live.
Well, I can play it live, but it's not gonna be the same experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So the album came more like a band feeling thing. So
okay, cool.
I want to keep that on
and
the
that's
light.
kind of different too. That kind of sounds kind of fun for like for the people too, saying like, oh, he has a band now, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
no more stuff.
Nice, man. Well, Victor Bosc, man, I don't want to keep it too long. I know you're gonna perform right now in a little
Yeah.
bit. So thanks for stopping by, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Check out his music. Where can you find your music again?
You can find him on victorbosc.bandcamp.com, or you can find me on facebook.com/Victor Bosc.
Nice, and he'll be playing on 29th. The 29th?
No, the 28th.
28th.
Yeah, I'm going to play the 29th too.
Yeah?
On the Bubba Fest.
Bubba Fest. Okay, yeah, we'll be there. Oh, we'll be there, Bubba Fest. Oh, that's cool.
All
So
right.
back to back. Nice.
Yeah.
So Victor Bosc, keep a lookout for him. Thanks, man.
All right, thank you.
working on another one right now, so.
Nice. Now I'm recording.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm recording.
Oh, now you're
Yeah,
recording.
now I'm recording.
There we go.
You know.
We've been talking for like hours.
I know.
At this point, we don't have anything to talk about
yeah,
anymore.
Welcome to the IA Music Podcast. Have you heard of the IA Music Podcast? No. What's the IA Music Podcast? Is basically a podcast that revolves around music and artists, I guess you would say.
Local artists?
Local artists, yeah. Local artists,
Okay.
local people who are doing actual active work
Okay.
with the Valley. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I
My
got
parents are
Melanie.
going to be so proud.
Yeah, welcome, Melanie. Melanie, right?
Yeah, Melanie.
Melanie from Glass Spells,
Yeah,
right?
that's me.
That's Melanie from Glass Spells. Welcome, Melanie.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing today?
Pretty good.
You just finished performing right
Yeah, I just finished performing, so I'm not sweating, but it's it's hot outside,
Right,
so it's
right.
even hotter
Cooling off
once you're
right now?
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool in here.
How did your performance go today?
It went well.
Yeah?
Yeah, we almost didn't play. We almost were supposed to move it over to the other block,
Yeah.
Strangers, but we just ended up, because the cops got here.
Right.
And so they let us perform till like 11:30, so that worked out pretty well.
Okay, so Glass Spells. How long have you been in Glass Spells in the band?
I want to say 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
So you've been in it since the beginning?
No, well, I used to be therapist, and they had another singer.
Okay.
And then that didn't work out after a while. And so the bassist started like a new band, and that's what Glass Spells, which
Glass
was
Spells
with
is-
me. Yeah.
okay.
We used to be in an old band when I was like, I started when I was 14. With actually the bassist, and we were
Okay.
called the Ascenders.
Right.
We used to play in El Centro a lot when the
Oh,
punk
nice.
scene and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gigs were out and stuff. I don't know if you ever went. Did you ever go?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The Ascenders, you were saying?
yeah.
Okay.
I was a little girl singing,
yeah,
you know,
dope.
with bangs,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, and then they kicked me out because I was too young
What
to
the
go.
fuck? Have you always wanted to be a singer? Like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 14, that's
yeah.
when you started?
That was
Okay.
always my thing. That was always.
What made you want to do that?
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah? Okay, so
Yeah.
you saw her,
Gwen Stefani, and then
TV.
eventually got into punk, and
Yeah.
Sue from the Susie and the Banshees was my idol, and then
Yeah.
it just goes on. After them, it's just whoever, Blondie, Debbie Harry, you know.
Okay, so you
Exene
look to them, you have
Cervenka.
some idols out there? That's
Yeah,
fucking
oh, yeah,
dope.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so what made you want to, like, you know, sing? Okay, I'm going to hop on this band and sing on stage. You were comfortable with
Well,
it?
I wasn't actually,
Huh?
because I would only do the singing on my own in
Right.
my bathroom or in my
Okay,
garage. You know,
right.
my parents were used to it, and they would tell
Yeah.
me to shut the fuck up. But other than that, I just remember my cousin knew my bassist,
Right.
which is Anthony Skeeter right now, the one who
Okay.
plays bass for Glass Spells. And he was looking for a singer, and my cousin was pushing me. She's like, "Oh, go sing for them and
Mm-hmm.
stuff." And I'm like, "No, I can't. It's so weird." And then this one time, I just grew balls, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go do it."
Right.
And I did, and I didn't think they were gonna pick me because
Right.
I wasn't
they
that
were, like,
confident.
tryouts
They
and
were like,
shit?
yeah, like
Okay.
tried out 3 other girls
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff in his backyard, you know, just
Right, right.
very garage
Yeah.
stuff. And they got me because they said I could sing like really slow songs and really fast songs. And
Okay.
after that, they introduced me to punk.
Nice.
And that was it.
You
Like-
started
like some
researching
good punk.
punks, yeah?
Like some TSOL, GBH shit, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
Nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
And then you started getting into the music, and then like, all right.
Yeah, and eventually we're playing this. I can't,
Right.
yeah, whatever Glass Spells is, like,
Different.
dancey.
It is different.
Very different
Yeah,
from what
yeah.
I'm used to, you know? You adapt, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Who
It's
came up
really
with the
fun.
name Glass Spells? I don't know if you could
Anthony.
talk for that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Anthony did. I remember he asked me. We're actually here a few blocks away. We're recording
Right.
with Mario,
Okay.
the one with the radio station.
Right.
We used to record in his radio station, just rehearse there. And and I remember we were in Skeeter's car waiting for him to get there.
Right.
And then he just told me, "What do you think of the name Glass Spells?" And I was like, "Okay, that sounds cool."
Mm-hmm.
You know. Eventually, at first I was like, "It sounds weird," and eventually it grew to me.
It grew to
You
you,
know,
yeah?
It's just
Okay.
it sounds very glittery to me. Glass.
So you
Spells.
enjoy being on stage singing and stuff?
I do.
Yeah.
It's my thing. I've
Dude,
been
I
doing
was
it for a
telling
while.
I'm telling the audience, like I was talking to before I pressed record, like not a lot of girls are able to go on stage. You know what I mean? I give you props for that.
Thank
That's
you.
fucking awesome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fucking
it takes
cool.
Balls. Well, it took balls
Yeah.
before. Now it's like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
used to it. I love it. You
That's
know?
cool. That's cool.
Thank you. I
You've
appreciate
been
that.
doing it for a while, you think? Yeah.
If I'll be doing it for a while.
Have you been doing it for a while?
I've been doing it for a
Yeah?
while. I've been doing it
Okay.
since I was 14.
So you're comfortable with it? You know?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes it gets weird because sometimes, I don't know, like when I first started playing San Diego, we play San Diego a lot.
You guys have been listening? Okay.
Yeah. So when we first started playing San Diego,
Which is good.
I was kind
A
of
good
rusty.
thing, right?
It's a good thing.
It's good,
We
yeah.
played with some pretty great bands.
Okay.
Actually, every band we played with, to be honest, has been amazing.
Positive.
Like today, the White Mysteries
Right.
band. Oh, golly. They
Yeah.
were probably, like I said, one of the best things I've heard in a
Nice.
while.
Oh, yeah.
They were
Fuck yeah.
awesome. Really nice people too.
Right, right.
And yeah, like I said, we played in San Diego, but when I first started playing there, I was kind of rusty. I hadn't played in a band. I've tried to play, like I've always said, I've had more bands than boyfriends, you
Mhm.
know? So, but
Which is good.
Yeah, which is good, of course. It's really
I guess
great.
you're artistic.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay.
When I didn't have a band, I would just trap myself in my room
Right.
and write.
Oh,
and
fuck,
write.
you're a writer?
And write.
Yeah?
And write.
You like to write? You like English?
Yeah.
I love English.
I don't like English.
You like English?
I
No?
like to write. I love grammar and stuff. I like it.
Not like grammar,
It's not
but
my
like poetry.
favorite.
Like,
I'm more of a
literature.
I'm more into psychology. Psychology is my shit.
Really?
But with writing, if I'm stuck in my room, it's like there's no rules.
Oh, right.
But I'm really good with grammar, so I mean.
What do you?
maybe
All right, let's talk
those
about.
rules.
What do you write about? If you want to get into that.
I write. Well, I used to write about random things. When I first started writing, it was so weird, and then I just learned and got into it, and I would write about literally everything. I would write about Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
And it was songs, not just. It wasn't poetry. It was songs. I'm like, we
Okay.
can use this because I used to be a little punk band.
Right.
So I was down for 2
So
minute
you're
songs.
like verse,
Like,
chorus, verse.
I bring up Disneyland because of the Vandals. They used to play
Right.
the song, the Pirates of the Caribbean song that
Yeah.
they wrote, and ever since then, I'm like, I can pretty much write about anything.
Oh,
So
right.
as I grew older, of course, I would write about like guys that I liked
Yeah.
and stuff. But that wasn't my favorite thing.
Okay.
To me, that was very stupid.
Kind of made more imagination.
Yeah,
more,
I did. There was a song I wrote called "Rent My Room."
Okay.
I was 15.
Yeah.
No one was gonna rent my room. My parents would kill me.
Right.
But I mean, I wrote it because I thought it made sense. I would rhyme. I'm really good at rhyming, you know,
Yeah.
when it comes to writing. But
Like hip hop too.
sometimes,
Yeah.
well, I can't right now. If you were to ask me, I couldn't. I can't do it on
I
the
know,
spot,
I'm not
you
saying,
know.
yeah.
But I feel like, yeah, if I could write something like real quick,
Yeah.
like I can rhyme pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm very
Nice.
confident to say I can
And
rhyme.
that's kind of like poetry too, though. You know what I mean?
You know
It's
what?
like
I write poetry too.
Yeah, do you
I mean,
really?
I don't say I did it, but I prefer to write lyrics because it's
Okay.
easier for me. But yeah, I write poetry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Here and there. Very Jim Morrison-y. I love Jim Morrison. I love
Okay.
the Doors. I'm a talker. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just
no, you like
jump
music.
from one thing
yeah.
to the next.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You like music too, though, I guess.
I
you would
love
say.
music.
Yeah.
It's there's something about it
I'm
that's
catching
just.
that. I mean, as I'm interviewing right now, I'm
Yeah.
feeling that. As
Yeah.
like you're very passionate about what
I
you're
am.
doing.
It's great. It's what I really like. Like I said, it's not a career, but
You're having a
it's-
good time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stress reliever.
Right. of
Sometimes it can be
course.
stressing, you know, because
Right.
I live in Fullerton. We have shows in San Diego,
Yeah.
and I have to drive. Other than that, it's just great. Once
but
I'm
then
up
again,
there,
like you look forward to like playing.
Of
I guess.
course,
Yeah.
of
You know what I
always,
mean?
always.
You drove down this weekend?
No, I've been here for 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here for 3 months, and I've been just here with my parents and
Right.
my boyfriend.
Right.
And I'm gonna actually leave this Sunday.
Okay.
Which is in 2 days, going back to Fullerton, school and
Right.
reality and stuff.
Going back.
But yeah, but I love it over there. I love
Yeah.
Orange County. I love
Okay.
LA. So
Nice.
I'm
But
happy.
still riding over there, still going
Oh
active.
yeah, of course.
Do you have like any side projects besides glass belts?
No, thus far no.
No?
I've been wanting to try to start something on my own. I've been wanting to invest in
Right.
like, you know, side stuff.
Right.
But it hasn't happened. In my
Okay.
head it's happening.
And would the band be supportive with that? They'll be cool with it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. In my
Oh.
head it's happening.
Oh, okay.
In my head it's like 100% happening, you know. But in real life it's something that I'm like, okay, baby steps. I need to do
Right.
other stuff first before
Well, I mean,
I
it's
get
saying
to
you're
that.
from Fullerton. I mean, that's just might open more doors for you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Since you're out there.
But the thing is, I feel like since I moved there, I guess I don't know how to explain it. It was just by myself. I
okay.
just moved on my own.
Oh, really?
My roommate became my friend, and that was it. And my
Okay.
roommate and me are really different. We get along really well,
Right.
but we were different
You gonna
people.
go to shows out there?
Yeah, we
You try to
did.
go to
There's
shows?
this bar in Fullerton called the Slide Bar.
Right.
We played there before too with Moving Units. We
Right.
opened for them.
Nice.
And yeah, there's whenever there's a punk band, you know, I just always go
Head out
into
there.
where like the stage and the live music's playing, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
And you
hey.
like to be around that environment?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, sometimes like lately, I feel like, because when I was younger, I was such a tomboy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I looked like a little boy. But as I grew older, I might not look the part. Like when people are like, "Really, you like this type of music?"
Yeah.
Like this one time, some guy was like, he's like, I guess he was trying to play the punk part too much.
Okay.
And I looked normal, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And he just came up to me and he's like, you don't understand this, do you? Like, I
Okay.
guess he was trying to intimidate me.
Right.
And I'm like, what, the punk? The
Yeah.
whole punk thing? Your mohawk? He was a skinhead, supposedly.
Okay.
And I was like, I know what's up, you know? I
Yeah.
might not look at it, but I
Right.
know what's up.
Yeah,
you
fuck
think
yeah.
You think I'm doing to you what you're doing to me? You're judging me. I'm not judging you. I know
I'm
what's
judging
up.
you back.
And he was
Yeah.
just like super shocked, like, really?
Nice.
You know, after we like spoke about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
And
love
where are
it.
you from, Melanie? Where are you originally
Calexico,
from? Okay, Calexico? That's where you're representing?
California.
Okay, Calexico?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
where
from
you're
there.
born and raised?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Born in Brawley, raised in Calexico.
Calexico,
of
okay.
course.
And Glass Bells is from Calexico too, right?
We're from Calexico,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Well,
cool.
we're from Calexico. Just Mallory, the drummer, she's from Brawley, but we're from the Valley.
Okay,
We're
that's
from
cool.
Born and raised
there's
here.
not a lot of there's not a lot of bands coming out from Calexico right now.
From where, I'm sorry?
There's not for Calexico. There's not a lot of bands
No.
coming out from it's just you guys that I
That's
know of.
far of what I know.
And Bondage.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
it.
Bondage.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
funny. I was just at their house earlier.
I
'cause-
interviewed them the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Their brother is the guy from Program, the
Right.
bassist from Program, and
Yeah, yeah.
his girlfriend Tizza.
The younger brother.
I was there earlier.
Really?
She gave me
Okay.
hot water for my throat because
Yeah,
I'm sick.
I interviewed them and then we brought you guys up too because that's
Yeah.
the only bands I knew. Well, you guys are doing more things than Bondage right
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is good.
because I feel like because maybe we've been there longer.
Okay.
You know, and Bondage I think had just started. I
The
don't know
younger-
how long they.
Okay.
No, I graduated with one of the guys. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how I know who they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, it's great, and I'm happy to see that. I mean,
But what's special
They're
about
doing
Glass Bells
something.
is that you're a fucking female vocalist.
Yeah.
That's what's, I fucking shout you out for
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? That's fucking cool.
yeah, I love it. To be
Yeah.
honest, like at first it was like I said, sort of nerve-wracking because I was
Right.
14 years old and it
Right.
was just so weird. But then after a while, it's like kind of empowering.
Is it?
Eventually,
Yeah.
yeah. It's cool.
Do you feel like you're on stage and you're just like, fuck, I fucking feel comfortable. Like I can rule
Yeah,
the world.
you do.
Yeah.
I feel like I learned that you have to feel comfortable.
Right.
I learned you have to feel humble
Yeah,
afterwards. I learned that you have to just enjoy the time that's right there. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to underdo it. If you have an audience or not, you're gonna do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
And you seem pretty
learn.
humble about it. You seem fucking calm.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I mean, later I don't want people to think I'm a bitch or a
Right,
bitch.
you don't
You
be like,
know?
"Woo," like
Yeah,
shit's
you have
sick,
to.
okay.
You have to be humble. You know, of
Yeah.
course. You want people to like you, or
Yeah.
not even. Or I would want the same. If I see a band that I like, I would want to be, hey, great job, and the
Right.
singer to be thanks, not like, oh, thanks, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, of course you have to be humble.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I got Melanie from Glass Spells. What do you think? What do you think about this podcast, Melanie? Thanks, fuck it. I don't give a fuck what you think. Thanks for stopping by.
I think it's awesome. I think it's like
Yeah?
probably like the first interview like I've had. Well, we've had
Really?
other interviews, but they've been shorter.
Okay.
And it's been with my band.
Right. I wanted to interview your whole band, but I wanted to focus on you because,
Okay.
like I said, you're the female vocalist.
No, yeah.
You're
Like
the-
I said, I'm the talker. Last time we had an interview, they made me talk. I'm the talker.
Okay,
So
cool,
I'm like,
cool.
well, whatever.
Nice. And they brought you in the band because how'd you get in the band? Just because of the friend, your bassist?
Well, my
you said?
bassist and me
Okay.
have always been friends.
Okay.
And like I said, he was in my other band. Well, he was in our other band. We were both in the other band, the
Nice.
Ascenders, and then eventually we both just did our own thing for a while, and then eventually
just
he's
came
like-
back.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm gonna start a new band. Do you want to join?
So you're in the
Okay.
process of recording right now?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Actually, I recorded today some demos for
singing.
Yeah,
You're singing? Oh,
for
that's
the
dope.
but
That's
since I'm kind of
different too,
sick,
huh?
my voice
Yeah?
has been
Oh.
cracking when I was singing.
Right.
It was cracking. After the show, I was gagging like crazy.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Do you do like layovers too and shit, or just like one take?
No, it was
or-
just one take type of
Okay.
thing, just quickness for
Right.
the actual recording, for the
Right.
master,
Yeah.
for the guy who masters it to just listen to it and be like, okay, that way we're ready next time we're.
How many tracks are you guys recording?
Thus far, it was just one today,
Just
but we
one?
have a few songs, on the side. That
What's the EP gonna be called, or the album?
We don't know yet.
You guys don't know yet?
No, we don't
Any
know yet.
release date? Nothing yet?
No,
Not
nothing.
yet?
We're
No
working
plugs?
on it right now. Yeah,
Okay.
but we do have our other EP, the Desperate Love EP, and it has 5 songs.
On SoundCloud, you were saying?
Huh?
Or where can you find that at?
It's on SoundCloud, but I think we have it on I can't tell you.
No?
I forget. I'm
You forget?
sorry. My
Bandcamp,
bassist is gonna
Bandcamp?
be so mad. No, it's not on Bandcamp.
SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation.
I want to just say SoundCloud for now to not sound too bad
All right.
on here, but yeah, I would ask my bassist.
Right,
for
right,
sure.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's Desperate
Look 'em
Love
up, Glass
EP,
Spells.
and they
Twice.
can YouTube us. We have
Yeah.
music on YouTube.
Okay, videos?
No, we also have music on Spotify.
Spotify? Oh, nice.
Spotify. There
Stream
we
it
go.
on there?
Our EP's on Spotify.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I just saved myself. Thank God.
Nice. What's it called again?
It's a Desperate Love.
Desperate Love?
Yeah.
Okay, and you come with
EP.
the title?
No, my bassist did.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Did you write the lyrics for us?
I wrote the verse. He wrote the chorus, and the other songs I wrote.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. Nice. But this whole new album is going to be you writing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, I usually write.
Okay, you write
everything.
most of 'em?
Yeah,
Okay.
just the song. It was just like the chorus that my bassist wrote, and maybe like a few parts on other songs. But for the most part, I'm the writer. Like I
Nice.
said, I just get stuck in a bubble. Don't
Yeah.
come out, and when I come out with stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's
Hey,
awesome.
well, thanks, Melanie, for stopping by the
No,
podcast.
thank you so much,
I
Omar.
appreciate
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. That was so fun.
Take you away.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the iMusic Podcast. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. You just heard White Mystery and Victor Bosc and Glass Spells. And I just wanted to come back and give you the songs that you just heard right now during this episode. To start off, you heard Double Dragon by White Mystery. You can get that on whitemystery.bandcamp.com. Thanks for White Mystery for coming out. Thanks to them. Also, you just heard I Dare You to Say No by Victor Bosc. You can find that on victorbosc.bandcamp.com. And you also heard Disco in Black by Glass Spells and Desperate Love by Glass Spells. You can find that on glassspells.bandcamp.com or Glass Spells on SoundCloud. All these artists are also on SoundCloud. You can look them up. SoundCloud and Bandcamp. Thanks to White Mystery again and Victor Bosc and Melanie from Glass Spells for letting me interview them and stopping by the IA Music Podcast. Shout out to you guys. Also, thanks to Ernie from Strangers Bar for letting me be a part of this event that they had going on. Thanks to Ernie from Strangers. Appreciate you, man. Also, thanks to the guys at the Bujwah store. We had a good time out there. This is episode 41 of the iMusic Podcast, featuring White Mystery, Victor Bosc, and Melanie from Glass Spells. It's kind of short because I wanted to do the artist first, and then instead of doing artists and then the like innovators, I guess you would say, the other people that I interviewed, I'll do that in the next episode. I'll probably release it tomorrow or within the next few days. I interviewed the guys from Bujwah and a couple other people, I believe. It's just that it's kind of like a long interview that we talked a little bit, so I'll post that up later. But yeah, this is episode 41 of the iMusic Podcast. On a Sunday night, I'm right here, just hanging out. Decided to do an episode. Decided to upload another podcast. But yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and just chill out and probably work on another episode, and I'll probably post this episode later on. Today is August 30th, 2015. Thanks for everybody coming out to Bubba Fest. That was last night. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. Thanks to all the bands that performed. Thanks for everybody just having a good time. I enjoyed myself. Get away from the house shows for a little bit, And then also Friday night, I was at Strangers Bar, actually. They had an event going on out there. Saw a lot of cool things. But yeah, this is El Centro. This is Imperial Valley. And thanks, everybody. I'm done for the night, for the evening. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably post another episode. I could keep talking for days. Honestly, I could keep going and keep talking, but I'll save it for another episode or another show. This is about music. This is about, what's going on in the Valley. A podcast that revolves around music, art, talent. And yeah, thanks, everybody. I'm Omar. Thanks for listening, and I'm done for the night. I'll see you guys later. give you the opportunity to check out their service. Whether you are into comedy, horror, old westerns, and even now back to your regular scheduled program. Thanks, everyone. Peace. Jacob, right?
Yeah, Jacob.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome to the IA Music Podcast. This is the I8. IA
nice.
Music,
Yeah.
Basically IATE.
Yeah, I see it on Instagram.
Yeah, Interstate 8, I8. That's what it is right there.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah. So it's IA
for
Music
sure.
Podcast. I got right here with what was his name?
Jacob.
Jacob, and
Yeah.
you're the owner of the store, right, man?
Yeah. Well, me and my brother Daniel, we run this one here. So
Okay,
Bujwah.
what's the store called, man? What was the store called? You want to plug it out there?
Bujwah. That's
Bujwah.
the store. Yeah.
Yeah, the store, all right? Nice.
Yep.
And are you guys the founder of Bujwah, or are you guys just the store's owner?
No, well, Daniel's the founder. My brother Daniel.
Right.
He's the one that came up with the concept, and we had a friend Carlos that actually was designed with Daniel. You know, they collabed. They were, actually came up with all the designs, and he's off being a doctor now. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he got smart,
Yeah. And you got left behind.
Yeah. He had brains,
Yeah.
You know, we just have some hand skills, over here, like just,
Right.
Manual labor hands.
Nice.
So he's got brains.
Okay.
But and then from there, I did the embroidery,
Right.
like aspect about it, all the hats and stuff like that, patches and stuff. And Daniel does all the printing.
Okay.
And like designing, and I do a lot of vectoring, a lot of I do some of the designs too. We collab with a lot of different artists too.
Right.
That's the whole name of the game. It's not about us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not just about Bujwah. Bujwah is about family, about friends, and all that good stuff, and doing collab work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because after a while, you're bored with yourself.
Right.
Why would you want to? It's not what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's about fun, chilling,
With a group of
creating.
people.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah.
Videos. We used to do a lot of videos. That was fun.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like skate videos.
Skate. So yeah, our first video actually was a skate video, like official video that Ernie from Strangers, the one that runs Strangers now.
Yes.
Yeah, the owner. He was super film, oriented. And, he was ready to gung ho when we were kids, wanting to go to he went to film. I think he went to film school and stuff like that, or did something with
Yes.
it. And he's made lots of documentaries for Vice, and toured with bands. He's done a lot of good stuff. But when we were kids, it was all about skate.
Right.
And Ernie's the only one. His mom bought him a camera. You know what I mean? Like, he's the only one that could afford a camera.
Yeah.
So with that camera, lots of magic happened. Skating.
left out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And then we had, we used to have to borrow our friend's camera to make movies. We used to make, before YouTube, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before YouTube was a sensation, all we had was a VHS cassette tape of our videos that we chopped up with record, stop, record. That was our editing technique, Stop, record, stop, record, and then okay, go. Sometimes you hear 3, 2, oh, go. That was the best. If you're watching one of the videos and it's like go, and they're and then the movie starts, then it stops, and you go, that was so cheesy. But like before YouTube, that's what we did. Right. And these dudes, we had these videos that used to, I remember walking in parties back in high school. I would go, they would call us by our stage name. It'd be like Cujo, Mad Dog. Like, well, what the hell's going on here? Like, oh yeah, they saw your video. I'm like, what, dude? Every house party saw our video. That was our version of YouTube. Yeah. And then after that, it was like, we started really we got jobs, Right. And our jobs were, mine was embroidery and Daniel's was printing. So, we're like, well, dude, let's kind of transfer that skate video stuff, and into, well, Daniel wanted to do more like a clothing brand, because before we were just doing skate. So then that's when it's Bujwah, Right. And then from there, we just started making shirts, selling them, Right. And just kind of, not just selling them, mostly we weren't very good salesmen, Right. We never really been good salesmen. But, everyone kind of started, oh man, I want a shirt, it's all $10. Oh yeah, $10, Right. Cool, man, oh, it's awesome. We made enough to pay rent, or we made enough to get some more shirts. Cool, sick. Yeah. And just kind of grew from there,
Building.
Yeah.
Building from there, right?
Yeah, slowly cool. Building, and things like that. And then, and then you finally got to get serious with it. Right. If you're going to do something, you really got to go, okay, it's either we get real jobs, like work for, maybe try to get a federal job where we have have retirement or something.
Or you want to sell out?
Yeah. I guess that's what you call it, But, and it's not, a lot of people, that's selling out or whatever. But no, after a while, man, you just get tired of being
I understand. I understand, though. Yeah.
I like to eat, dude. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I was always the one that my mom always had food on the stove. Even though we didn't have money, my mom always had beans and rice. Right. So I was always fed, So not getting fed is, like, hard.
Sucks.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, I want to eat, dude. So anyways, like, it was really, like, at the same time, though, like, I do like to work. You know, I got to be moving or it's not good. And, same thing with all of us. But, so that's where, it happens to where it's like, okay, either we go full throttle or we don't do any, or we just go set our separate ways and do jobs, Okay. So, and that's where the store kind of pops up,
That's when you decided to go full throttle?
Yeah.
You can tell.
I mean, you guys can tell, it's, we've been doing it for a long time, and it was either, either we do it for ourselves and we just, not just for ourselves, but like we really take it serious ourselves and hit it hard and throw everything we got into it and then see what happens. Okay. At least we attempted it, I guess you would say. But so far, everything's going pretty good.
And what's cool though too is that you guys have a following. You know, you guys have a following. You know what I mean? With I guess the self promotion that you guys done throughout the years, like I guess with the videos, the shirts.
It's all, and a lot of it's just and it's funny because we never really called it promotion.
That's not.
It's funny because we did it just all in fun. We love making the videos. We like doing stuff. Like crap all the time. And I feel really like kind of bummed because we haven't done as many videos as we should be doing. Okay. We can do so much more, but that's another thing when you come into actually doing the business, like going for it and doing this and that, you lose a lot of that fun time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes, dude, it's like, oh, whoa, like, we gotta pay bills, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
That sounds stupid, but it's that you sometimes you feel like that one surfer dude that just kind of looks out in the ocean and goes, whoa, dude, we gotta pay bills. For reals. And
I didn't even know.
As much as it sounds, you have to pay the bills. You know that's there, but sometimes it's so overwhelming. You're just like, oh, dude, that's all you can say. It's the best response you give to anything. Yeah. But but it works out well. Daniel's the creative. Okay. The creative genius behind it. When it comes to shirts and all that other stuff. I'm more the guy in the back, I guess you would say, that goes, okay, we can get some shirts, we can do this, we can do that. Okay, it's time to pay taxes. Or hey, we got to come up with some more
the
stuff.
Business side of it.
I hate saying that because then it gets all real.
Right.
But then and then our brother Matthew, Matthew's always done our promoting. Okay. He's done taking care of the band aspect about it. The like saying, hey dude, bro, like, I think we should do this, he's
the publicity.
Yeah, Matthew's PR, what I mean? So he's the real free spirit behind it all. But he's the one that gets to have all the fun and always has.
Right.
So I'm a little envious about
Meeting
that.
the skaters and stuff
but
like that.
Yeah. But that's his nature. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I'm more like once all the work's done, then I could chill. But
Okay.
but it's cool, man. It's a rocky road, but it's a good rocky road where this is kind of like, I guess you would call it business off-road.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? And
it took you guys a while to get where you guys are right now.
Yeah.
It's not an overnight
Yeah.
thing,
No.
right?
Everyone thinks, oh man, it just happened, dude.
It's not an
We've
overnight
been
thing.
doing this since like 2000, like
Okay.
99. You know what I
Right,
mean? We were around when like the giant Obey was getting big.
Okay.
We used to post up posters for
Were you
Shepherd.
guys around the Frontier days?
The Frontier was ours.
Was that you guys?
Yeah, that
okay.
was us.
Yeah, I remember Frontier from
Dude,
back in the
Frontier,
day.
Yeah,
yeah,
man,
I remember
skateboards
that.
and everything. That was what it was all about. You know what I mean?
So from there started Bujwah?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that was pre-Bujwah.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Frontier was.
I remember that shit.
Oh, dude, Frontier was
Yeah.
the best. You know what
That
I
was
mean?
awesome. The videos
just,
too,
Yeah, it was just all about skateboarding.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But like after we wanted to do more, not just so because everyone was starting to come out with skate companies. We're like, you know what, dude, ours is more. We want to do more shirts, hats.
Right.
Like the manufacturing, the shop, like that's what we like,
Right.
You look around, you see screens everywhere,
Yeah,
you
right.
see machine, that's
Behind the scenes
dude,
sick
I
shit.
love
Yeah.
this crap,
Yeah,
this
dude,
is
it's
what
awesome,
I come for,
man. Yeah.
Sometimes like this little couch, I lay down, I'm like, oh, this thing stinks, this is
Right,
so
right.
sick.
But it's
You know?
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually my dog's couch,
Right.
but Mr. Pups is like the
Yeah.
shop dog, but
Nice, dude.
but dude, this is all, like dream coming to life.
I'm looking around right now, for the audience, and it's fucking awesome.
Dude,
yeah.
like this is, this is what we breathe every day, and we just want to add more and
Okay.
more and more.
Right.
But that takes, having to come up with more, like to do more and create more, and
Right.
which is, it's good. And then sometimes we just wish we can give stuff away all the time, but that's never worked for us.
Okay. Yeah.
It's worked. It's worked as in the advertising part, but not as in like the we're broke again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now, it's like we do appreciate when customers come in and actually, they're like, dude, boom, there you go. Thanks, man. I love the shirts. Cool, man. Thanks for paying for them. Like,
Right, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you want to give more,
Yes.
because you appreciate that business, and we do appreciate our customers. We appreciate everyone that shows up to like events like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, and hopefully, it gets better. Now that they're building a skate park, more people are gonna be outside.
I bet you guys feel good about that skate
Oh
park.
man,
huh?
and we've been waiting for
Yeah.
that since we were kids,
Fuck,
dude.
really?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I'm afraid of skating it because
Yeah.
I don't have insurance. Don't tell
Right.
Obama that, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like, but yeah, I don't have insurance, but I'm all dang man, I can't break a leg. You know what I mean? Right
At
now.
least
so-
you're gonna do a drop in though, right?
Oh, I have to, dude.
Yeah.
I have to. Like I was telling Joey, my buddy, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, you know what I landed, bro? I landed a front side kickflip, bro.
All excited.
I haven't done one of those like in years,
Yeah,
dude. I was like, oh, dude, I could still, like I popped a front side shove it.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, dude, like, dang, wow.
Taking it easy though.
Yeah. For real, I was like, oh, okay. But then after that, all you could hear is, like I was in the corner. I'm like, don't give me a couple minutes. Dang, so. But it's good,
Nice,
that
nice.
I'm excited. It's giving me new life, to be able to skate that thing,
That's
so.
cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
as far as this event though, you enjoying this event? Like you
Oh hell yeah, dude! Yeah, man. Like I'm super stoked, excited, and you'll see people coming out on like a night that's probably still like in the hundreds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Desert, August, humidity. Actually, humidity's not so bad. So,
Right.
but but it's warm, dude. And for people to come out and still be oh, man, dude, I'm happy with
We're
10
used to it,
people.
though. Us,
yeah.
at least, you know what I mean? Yeah.
We got a bunch of carne asada,
Right.
and like that. We're selling tacos. $2 a taco. But I mean, it's not like it's funny because we're like, oh, dude, let's just sell them $2 a taco.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make any money, but it's just kind of something else to have.
Right.
I was like, well, whatever we don't sell, I'll have like a quince at the house.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, who's turning 15? I'm like, oh, somebody out here.
Right, exactly, dude.
Like that's all.
Yeah.
We'll have some norteño.
That's cool,
We'll have
dude.
some bumps and whatever.
Yeah.
But
As far as Bujwah too, like you guys are coming up with new shirts, new designs. As far as like as you guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah?
We have
Constantly?
we have a lot of new designs that we're putting out.
Yeah.
We haven't really released anything yet because, next week and the following week, back to school and stuff, we're really like gonna release a bunch of new shirts. We just had a sale Wednesday, Thursday, and today,
Right.
like $10 T-shirts. You know what I mean? So I mean that's liquidating what we got so we can put out all new stuff.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
nice.
So yeah, we're stoked about that. So new designs, new hats. So we just got a big shipment of blanks and we're racking up new designs all over those things.
You guys have a good work ethic, man. I know what you're saying. I mean, that's good. That's
oh,
which is
dude,
good,
yeah.
you know,
Well,
which is
well,
cool.
you know what, dude? If you don't keep moving, you know it's kind of depressing. So. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
I feel
constantly be doing something, or
Yeah,
else you know
dude.
the brain starts getting sorry. You
Yeah,
know?
I
So you gotta keep it
understand,
moving
man.
and keep the body good. You
Yeah.
know? You know, you don't get younger, so
No,
you
you
just get
don't,
older,
man.
so you gotta keep moving.
But you guys are doing it still, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for stopping by the podcast. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
dude, thanks
This
for
is
having us.
This is legendary for me. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
man,
yeah.
no, dude, don't say that.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, you guys are.
No, man,
I mean,
we're
we look up
stoked
to
that
you
you're here.
guys,
I'm stoked that someone's actually, you know, doing the podcast. You know,
Right.
like we wanted to do a podcast, like 5 years ago when
Right.
it was getting like doing the whole like computer and like being able to record and getting it out there, you know,
Yeah.
without having to be on a radio frequency.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, it's like, dude, you know what? Like we got too much other stuff going on.
Right.
And for you to be doing a podcast and getting it out there, that's awesome. If we
Thanks,
could help
man.
promote it,
Yeah, that's
even
what I'm saying.
better,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That is so sick.
Promote your guys'
So-
clothing too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
promote
man.
the
Yeah, I know, man.
bourgeois,
But
you know what I
just
mean?
just having a podcast around the valley,
Yeah.
that's big time. You know, and
That's
I'm
cool.
hoping, you know, like it goes further and further and further.
Right.
You know, and we could help with getting, you know, other stuff out there. You know, getting more bands to you.
Right.
You know, dude, that would be dope.
Hell
you
yeah,
know?
man.
So you know what I mean. So
Thanks a
that'd
lot,
be cool.
though, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, though. Jacob,
for
right?
sure. Yeah.
I appreciate it,
Thanks
man.
for
Thank
having
you.
me, man.
You want to plug anything? Your website, Instagram?
Oh yeah, Bujwah.com. Go to our Instagram. We're always you know, that's where you'll see what we're up to.
Right.
Everything's getting updated. You know, we're and if you guys, you know, if there's anyone out there that thinks that they can do some, you know, do good collabs, you know, don't
Right.
hesitate. You know, we're here in the valley, and you know, it'd be good to get some, you know, local artists involved too. You
Right.
know,
So you're open for collaborations to everybody?
yeah, man.
Yeah?
Like you know how it is. You know,
Right,
if
right.
someone's talented, you know, it's like, hey, you know, like why not, you know,
Bring
get
it to
them
the
out
team,
there.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
Nice.
sometimes, dude, you got these hidden guys that have all this little talent, but they're no, it's kind of whack. You know, you're like, what the hell,
Right,
dude?
right.
You know, that's what it's all about. You know,
Yeah.
so, you know, like everyone has. You know, there's a lot
Get
of
out
people out
there.
there that have talent, dude,
Yeah.
and they just like, nah, man. You know, I have a lot of friends that actually have a rad, you know, like style, but
Okay.
then they just, nah, I just do it for my house. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you're stupid. Like, you know, just do some more stuff, you know?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
you know what I mean? Why not? Like, it doesn't hurt. Like, what else are you doing?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
gonna stay at home and do nothing, or what?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Get
you
out
know.
there.
But yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just, you know.
Thanks a
that's
lot, though,
about it.
man.
Yeah,
Thanks
cool.
for stopping by, man.
Yeah, thanks for
Jacob,
having me.
Check out Bujwah. Shout out to Bujwah.
Yeah, for
Respect.
sure. Thanks, man.
project was just to keep the guys together, you know.
Right. Nice, dude. And then so started off Frontier, and then you started Bujwah, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nice, man. All right. Well, welcome to the I8 Music Podcast, man.
Thank you.
This is the I8 Music Podcast. Have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is I8.
You guys are making a loud boom.
Yeah, I8 stands for Interstate 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah. Not like I comida, but like I8, like
I8.
Interstate
Okay.
8. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I just wanted to explain that out, give you out,
Thank you.
what it
All
stands
right,
for.
I'm gonna tell my friends.
Yeah. Welcome, dude. Welcome, Daniel.
Yes,
Daniel,
sir.
I interviewed his brother, Paul. Paul, right? Oh no, not Paul. Your brother.
I do have a brother named Paul, though.
You do, right? All right.
Yeah. He's a barber.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, from right here, the shop over here.
Zavala's barbershop.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Those are my bros too.
That's where I get my haircut too.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. So it's all a circle in a circle.
Yeah. And my two brothers work over there. I work with the brother here.
Okay. Who's your brother here?
Jacob.
Jacob. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I interviewed Jacob earlier.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
all right.
Nice, man. And right now I got Daniel here. I guess you guys are the co-founders of Bujwah, or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. This was something that I dreamt of, I guess.
Yeah. Was it really?
15, 12 years ago.
Okay.
Not really a dream, but just masterminding with the homies.
Right. Okay. And the masterminding, you think you guys, Jacob, your brother?
Yes, sir.
He was explaining that, Bujwah started as fun, having fun with the shirts and stuff like that, but then you guys had to turn it into a business.
Yes, sir.
You agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure. We never knew that we'd be doing it for this long, but.
Right. All right.
know.
And so, how do you think about Bujwah? How did you come up with the name? Right? He was saying you came up with the name.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name Bujwah, man?
Oh well, really, I was just drawing up symbols, little. I drew up the symbol first, and then from there.
Which is 3 J's.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah,
Somewhat
people
J's.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, there's been a lot of different little.
Okay, subliminal stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. But, I just wanted a symbol to stand alone, and then we came up with the name after that.
Okay.
You know, I had a homie named Tony Romo.
Okay.
At the time, and we just hang out every day, and I was telling him, hey, want to do this? And he's all, bam, got the name.
So Tony Romo brought the name Bujwah to the table.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Tony Romo.
Cooked
Tony
it up.
Romo.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
He's doing some time right now, but
Is he? Okay.
he'll be out soon.
Yeah, hell yeah. So from the Bujwah, you guys come with the name, and then you guys were gonna focus on skateboarding, or you guys gonna focus on the brand?
Just branding ourselves, you know what I mean? But like I said, we've been doing this for 12 years now. It is what,
Right.
If it gets bigger, cool. If not, we're happy here.
Right. It took you guys some time to get where you guys are at, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We have our own building now, own warehouse here, and we're reaching out to the community
Right.
now.
You want to explain how you got here?
You know what? Just a lot of years of just being content with my day job,
right,
and just doing this on the side. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it finally worked out to where we can get our own building. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Was it like a dream, you would say, of yours?
Somewhat, yeah. Somewhat, yeah. We're looking to grow from here for sure.
Yeah, you're still expanding, right? Still expanding. Okay.
You got it.
Yeah,
you got it.
And what do you work at? What do you work as your day job? You still working at it?
This is my day job now.
Full time?
Yeah, full time.
Fuck yeah,
full
man.
time.
Fuck yeah.
Full time now.
And this is what you wanted to do, right?
This is what we want to do. We're trying to cook up some new stuff,
right,
always. And I got a brother in San Diego named Matthew.
Right.
And he just runs all San Diego now. So we.
You had a shop over there too, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's recently closed. We hosted a lot of great events there, but now it's like on lockdown. It's just mainly about spreading the clothes up there now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, no more partying.
Yeah, like I was telling your brother, he was saying that. I was saying you guys have a following.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Which Which probably you guys didn't see that coming, but.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's something that just grows.
Right.
You know, you can't force it. You know, you can't force people to like you.
Yeah. And like I was telling him before I press record, I was telling him they're kind of like self-promoting themselves, like without them knowing, you guys were really promoting you guys selves with the videos, with people wearing your shirts and like, oh, what is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like I remember my homies growing up, like, oh, like, what is this? Like, oh, dude, like, that's cool, Bujwah, this and that. And now, like, you guys are legends, you know what I mean? Like, in my eyes, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You guys are doing it, man.
I'll live up to it. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never really meant to be like that. It just was, it was just something that it was a way for me to express myself artistically.
Okay, right.
But, mainly we just wanted to do our own art. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And it happens to be on T-shirts. You know what I mean?
That's where the art's coming from,
That,
right?
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
But it all
you know what
started
I
from
mean?
skateboarding, though, right? Would you say?
Yes,
Yeah?
our love of skateboarding. You know what I mean? We still love skateboarding,
Right.
and that's our main focus always.
Right.
But you know, skateboarding comes, skateboarding goes. You know what I
Times,
mean?
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't kickflip no more. So.
Right, yeah. What do you think about the skate park that's coming, stopping by here? What do you think? It's about
Shit.
time, right?
About time,
Yeah.
time. I was 10 years old when it should have came out a long time ago.
You're right.
I'm on a podcast.
Yeah. I'm on a podcast. Yeah, I was interviewing your brother earlier too.
Yeah, Jacob has to put up with me listening to podcasts all the time.
Oh yeah, what kind of podcast do you listen to, man?
What do I listen to, Jake? Pauly Shore podcast is a good one.
Yeah, you listen to comedians like Bill Burr, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Joe Rogan Experience. That's a shit right there.
I listen to Joe Rogan. Mark Maron.
Mark Maron. Yeah. What the fuck podcast? Yeah.
Fitzsimmons.
Yeah. Okay.
Fitzdog Radio. Just all that.
And Joe Rogan is badass. So the knowledge that he drops, huh?
Me and Jacob just love to hear him talk.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Joe Rogan.
Oh man, he's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. He just drops knowledge. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. So you just started from skateboarding, Bujwah, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's where it came from, and then now you guys are here now. You know what I mean? Making shirts, the business. You know what I mean?
Business side of it now, yeah.
And you guys had to get serious, like your brother was saying. Like you guys had to, like, you know, how did you get from there to here? If you know, for the people to know, like, you know, if they want to do something like, you know, what you're doing.
Okay. Support. You know, your wife's only gonna put up with so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm still married.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Being broke sucks, but you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice somewhere.
All right, because your brother was saying, like, you know, you could easily, like, you know, get a border patrol job or get a government job, like, you know what I mean? But you guys didn't want to go that route.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said these words. I was like, you guys are gonna become sellouts. And he kind of said it like, you know, it's not really sellouts, but in my eyes, I'm like, it's kind of like it is kind of like, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is. You love something for so long, and then society wants you to grow up. So.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Right, but you're still doing your thing, though. You know what I mean?
I'm doing my thing. Yeah, I still ride a skateboard. To work.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's what I do.
Yeah. So you want to get this far? This is where you wanted to be right now?
Yeah. Right now, I get to come into work. I get to look at the computer. I get to create. And then
emails from like people.
Well, no, not so much about doing other people's stuff, but talking about doing my own stuff now.
Right.
You know, back in the day, I would always put myself last.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? All this other stuff that I would have to be doing, other shirts for other people, other shirts for other brands. You know.
Yeah.
But at this time this is my time now. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I should say. You know what I mean?
Nice, man. Yeah. And you're taking advantage of it. You know, you're doing your
Yeah,
thing. You know
yeah.
what I
It's
mean?
fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's good, man. So this is Daniel from Bujwah. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
The co-founder of
Yes,
Bujwah. You know, just want to say thanks for coming in, man. I really wanted to interview you guys to see what you guys are about. You know what I mean? I got both of you on here, so I'm done for the day. I'm fucking cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna interview some bands, but my goal was to interview you guys to see what you guys are about, because Bujwah has been in the Imperial Valley for years. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I mean, I'm not saying that people need to know about you, but people need to know about you. You know
All
what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that people know about you, but I'm saying, like, you know, hopefully people get more exposure from, you know, just being on this podcast, you know?
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
so just check out Bujwah, check out their material, check out their clothes. Where can we find your stuff at, man?
Just come into the shop, you know
Yeah?
what I mean? It looks a little intimidating, but just cruise in, you know
Right,
what I mean?
Cool.
Solid people here.
What's the address for the shop, man?
730 State Street.
730 State Street. All right,
Yes,
Daniel,
sir.
man. Thanks, man. Thanks
Hey,
for
we
coming
like
by, man.
you guys here too, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. If you want to
We
stop,
like what you
know.
guys are doing. I heard you guys doing the podcast, and I was like, yes.
Cool, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Yes,
Hell
yes,
yeah,
do
dude.
it.
It's the Valley, you know? Why go
Yeah.
to San Diego? Why go to Yuma? We're here, you know what
We
I mean?
support you guys.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Daniel,
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it, man.
Good seeing you, man.
Thanks, man.
1, 2. Yo, testicles.
Yo,
1,
check,
2.
check. Can you hear me?
Yo, bougie.
You're a little low. That one's a little low, but.
Little bougie.
You good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
You
More?
can hear
You want like this? How do you want?
You want more?
You want more? How close do you want me?
Hey, what's up, dude? 3 and under, right?
Yeah, 3 and
3
under.
under. What's up? Welcome to the IE Music Podcast.
What's up, man? How you been?
Pretty good, dude. How you doing, man?
It's been years,
Yeah, so I got fucking, what's the name and the first and last
really?
name, dude?
Joe Mora right here, 3
Joe
and
Mora
under.
from Central California, 3 and under. How you doing, Joe?
Doing pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time in the valley.
Right.
Feels good to be back.
You're in San Diego right now, right?
I just moved back.
Okay.
About almost 4 months ago.
Okay, would you say you're the founder of 3 and under?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been working on 3 and under for about over 5 years now.
Right.
And if it wasn't for the help of, family and friends, we wouldn't be where we are right now, So I'm pretty thankful for everything that's happened throughout the years. It's a lot of hard work, but, we're still getting it. We pushing.
Yeah, and, okay, so 3 and under, man.
Everybody asks that question.
Yeah,
what is 3 and under?
How did it start, man?
So 3 and under literally, it comes out, we based it off a shark. We were just messing around and somebody said 3 and under, and I just said always first, never last. And then I just brought that concept together, and it was just like 3 and under, always first, never last, which means you'll always be first if you never give up.
Right.
And when people ask, well, what does that mean? Well, flip the pyramid upside down. You get 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
One's always going to be at the bottom, so, always first, never last. Don't
Right.
quit, don't quit.
Yeah.
Just keep
So
going.
never quit.
Never quit. Never
Okay.
quit.
And you started 3 and under because of skateboarding?
To be honest, I've always loved clothing. I've always loved making clothing. My grandma was a costurera, so I always, went with her to like pick up materials and stuff like that. So, I think seeing her create something out of nothing.
Who's that?
My grandma.
Okay, cool.
Like made me feel like, you know what, this is interesting. I like it.
Right.
I like the texture of the clothing. I like
Right.
the cut and sew part. The print is the art. You're rocking the art.
Right,
So it just, I don't know. I guess it comes from skating, comes from lifestyle, but mostly it's just do what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just do what you want.
Dude, it's like you start from scratch.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
If you have a concept, don't just leave it at that. You know.
Okay, the headphones, man. It's just I can barely hear you right now. No, can I see him? Yeah. I got his brother here too.
All right.
I got your brother.
You can't hear me though.
Yeah. I can kind of hear you. Now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me.
What's
Okay.
up? Now it's a podcast.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Now I can conversate with you a little bit.
Okay.
Once you take out the headphones, it's like, all right, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, this is pretty gnarly right here.
I just want to get interview. I thought your brother was part of it. He's part of it too.
Yeah,
right?
he's part of it.
Yeah.
You say something. Say what's up. Yo, what up? It's Joel.
Hell yeah, Joel. Hell yeah. But so you saying you started because your grandma, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just influences from your roots, I've been doing clothing for over 10 years, but it's nothing that like, oh, we all made it, it's just something that if you love, just progress on it, just try to make it better, try to bring your own style, don't be afraid to think outside the box, because I feel like, that's where you're going to grow, and that's where you're going to make your brand expand.
It feels like this thing being down here, you could be like stuck in a box.
It does feel.
Yeah.
It does feel,
you know what I
but
mean?
the valley is a lot. It's very supportive.
It is right now. Have you seen that?
Since I moved back,
Recently?
yes.
Yeah,
Well, I started 3 and under in San Diego, and it's based out there, but it's based in the roots of in the valley, So when I moved back is when I saw the big picture. I'm not saying we made it and we have all this, gear everywhere, but it's pretty cool seeing, walking down the street and then seeing somebody rocking your shirt.
Okay.
It takes me back to when I made that design.
Right.
Sitting late night, like at 3 a.m, and then finally seeing it.
Somebody rocking that shit.
That's wow, it kind of makes you feel good.
Okay.
And that's
your
just
work.
Yeah, that just keeps making it, better and better. The more I see people rocking it, the more it makes me feel like, this is tight.
Nice, man.
Actually have people that like it.
Yeah.
Because it's scary, dog. It's scary bringing a new clothing company or even a clothing company in general. Like, it's kind of like your kid.
No doubt.
You've been
baby,
working on it.
Yeah.
You've been working
this
on it.
Podcast is my baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're trying to progress on it. You're trying to make
Right.
it better. And then when it finally, you get to it, it's a little, you don't know what the people are going to say.
Okay.
So when you bring it to the table,
it's like, oh, shit.
you're like, oh, shit. And then, dude, it was just all positive.
Nice, yeah.
So it's pretty
people are
dope.
supportive. You know what I mean?
Very supportive. And
The homies
it
too,
trips me out.
everybody, yeah.
No,
yeah.
but like most of the homies are down for it. Families down for it.
Right.
But like people that are like I've never really actually met that come up to me like, hey, dude, that's your brand, huh? I'm like, yeah, you know, and they're like, dude, that's tight. And I'm like, why, thank you.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it means a lot. You know, it means a lot. But you know,
I think Joe Mora fucking 300. I think the same thing too. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But we ain't there yet. You know, it's just we're still trial and error. You know what I mean? We're still working on new stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, I just want to make art.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
You know, this podcast relates to music. You know what I mean? How do you think that your shirt relates to music? I know your homies make beats and all that, but you know what I mean? Because you like music yourself too, right?
Yeah, I've been DJing for like 9 years, but I don't call myself a DJ. I just like playing music and I like making music.
Right.
When I was in San Diego, I was actually producing with my friends and stuff like that. You know, just it's cool that the 300 brand applies to everyone.
It does.
It doesn't just apply to skaters. It applies to people that make music, people that race cars, people that go out and surf. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. It's a lifestyle, and the lifestyle is just do what you do and don't give up. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. You know, I just want to tell people out there, like if somebody says, hey, you can't do that, ask them why.
Okay.
You know, don't just say, oh, okay.
Right.
And just get shut down.
Right.
You know, because really all the time, if you have a big dream, people are going to shut you down.
They are. Yeah.
You know, if it's not because they hate, it's because, you know, they just, or maybe they push you down because they want you to succeed.
Right.
You know, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know nowadays, dude.
That's like saying, creating a name is kind of scary, bringing it to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because it is going to be kind of like,
it is.
oh, shit. Like,
it's like when you first started your podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it's something new.
Do you know what the I-8 stands for? I've been asking everybody on this thing.
You know, is it the Interstate 8?
Yeah, Interstate 8.
There you go.
I-8.
So, you know, you got to, of course.
Subliminal.
A little. That's tight, though.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just want to put the number 8 on there. I just like,
And you know what? We do live by the I-8.
Yeah.
Like, that's here and back, you know?
We're like, we're a pit stop, you know what I mean? But I feel like this pit stop has potential.
It does.
You know what I mean?
The Valley is so underrated. There's so much talent out here that, I feel people need to get out there.
Right.
And I moved to San Diego and I lived there for 3 years.
Yeah.
Or 5 years, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But out of those years, I noticed that the Valley isn't just the Valley. There's other things out there. There's bigger and better things out there. I feel like the Valley just kind of prepares you for that because
it's a start, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little start.
I talked to some broadcasters and shit, and they were telling me like people coming from LA to broadcast down here to get the experience to go back to LA to get a job. I was like,
Damn.
what the fuck? Like, really? Like, you know what I mean?
No, of course.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good starting point as far as people that are creative.
Right.
Because the Valley lets you be creative.
It does.
But there's a lot of people that kind of like, oh, well, why are you doing that? Why don't you just get a 9 to 5? Get a uniform job. It's like, but
sellouts.
that's not what I am about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the third time bringing the word sellout in there. You know what I mean? Like, talking to the Bujwah guys. Like, you know what I mean? Some of these people tried to, like, be a border patrol or be a cop. Like, you know what I mean? They kept to going with their dream or the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was in that position, I had my family on me, like, saying, like, hey, why don't you get a good job and this and that? Why are you still doing your art? But then when they finally saw, I did that.
Okay.
It wasn't for me.
No, man.
You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't for me. So now that I'm actually doing something that I love, I feel a lot more, like, happier.
Okay.
Because, I'm doing something I love, and then when I show my parents or when I show my family, they're supportive.
Nice.
And that's the main thing. If you don't got support from, your loved ones, then it's going to be a lot harder.
Right.
You could still do it, but it's going to be a lot harder.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's pretty crazy, though, like how
it's
things
all
have changed.
Yeah.
Well, the Valley has changed.
Right. Okay.
It's super chill now.
Right.
Like, there's hardly not a lot of stuff to do out here.
Right.
I'm glad we're getting our skate park, but, as far as brands go, there's a lot out here. You got a bunch of different brands, Bougie, I've looked up for Bougie. I grew up.
They're legends,
on
right?
Bougie,
Frontier,
dog.
remember Frontier?
Frontier.
Yeah.
I would always wanted to skate for Frontier. I was happy that, Bougie would hook it up with some shirts and, we had a little street team. But, that's all, like, stuff that I would never, ever forget because I feel like it got to where I'm at, that helped me get to where I'm at now,
Okay.
But yeah, dude, shout out to everyone out there doing something, dog. Like, you gotta, just follow your dream. Don't give up. If somebody says you can't do it,
fuck them.
Fuck them, exactly. Because you yourself know your potential.
Right.
You yourself know how far you want to go in life or, what goals you have set.
Yeah.
And I just feel, I don't know, I feel super blessed because
pursue it.
You know, yeah.
If you want to do it, pursue
Because
it.
a lot of people think I'm crazy because they're like, oh, do you want to be one of those people that have a brand? But and trust me, I get that shit all
Do
the
you
time.
really? Yeah?
I get that shit all the time because I mean it's common now that everybody wants to have a brand, everybody wants to have a clothing company.
Yeah.
But if that's something that you really want, that's something that you really want to do.
Are you familiar with Transformer?
Yeah, that's a boy. That's the homie.
I interviewed him a couple weeks back.
For sure.
And he dropped this line, which I quote him all the time. He's like, if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
Yeah, of course.
And I was just like, oh shit, dude, you're fucking right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody doesn't make this beat as fucking legit as it is, somebody else will make a fucking better beat. And I was just like, oh, you know what I mean?
Dude,
which makes sense. You know what I mean?
Nowadays, it's so easy to just do something with nothing.
Right.
You know, you got your phone. You could do so much shit on your phone.
Yeah.
Fucking iPhones are hella smart and shit, you know? But, you know, it's just, don't let that fire die out.
Yeah.
If you got a fire that's burning inside of you, just keep it going, dog.
Right.
You know, feed it with shit that's going to keep it burning. Like, if you love to draw, keep drawing. If you love to make music, make music. If you love to skate, keep skating.
Yeah.
You love your podcast, dog. Keep fucking killing it.
I don't even like talking, but I'm doing it.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I mean, this was something that I just got jumped in through. By the way, everyone.
I told him I was like,
but
dude,
this is sick though. This is cool.
You're comfortable, man.
I'm actually comfortable.
You're really comfortable, right?
Bujwah provided the best comfy couch right here.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bujwah.
Right,
Bujwah shop right here.
Yeah.
Jacob the hat maker.
Jacob right
forever.
Here, right here.
And he just got jumped into the barrio.
Hey.
With Bar Simpson.
Bamba China.
Good times right here with the fam.
But yeah, man. So where can you find your 3 Under stuff? Where can you find Instagram?
Right now,
website?
we got 3 Under on Instagram.
And is that with like the 3 or number 3? Or
Just spell it all out. 3, THREEANDUNDR, all together. We got our Insta. We have www.3andunder.bigcartel.com. You know, you can buy our gear on Big Cartel. Right now, I got to re-update the site. We got some new hats actually that we just released, and you know, we gotta get them on there. But Smokers Outlet. Right there in front of Cardenas, that little shop right there. You know, we got some 3 Under merch right there if you want to go check them out.
Big out there too?
Yeah, big shout out to them. They're helping us out a lot. You know, like, you know, we make stuff and we can go take it there and tell people, hey, you know, now you can purchase it there or whatnot. But little by little, it's just, I don't want to rush things, you know.
Right.
I want to take it slow. I don't, you know, like I said, this is like my baby, so I'm gonna treat it like my baby. I'm not just gonna. Instead of walking, I'm gonna let it run. Cool. You know what I mean? I just want to let it, you know, build up gradually. And honestly, I want the brand to speak for itself. And so far,
and it is, man.
You know, I appreciate that.
I got what you're offering here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect this interview, but shit, thanks, man.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
and thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
But
I see your stuff too. Like, you know, I see your stuff, your work out there. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, man.
Well, I mean, we go way back too,
exactly.
you know,
like
parties
and shit. Yeah.
Where are those days at?
Yeah, exactly. Me and Joe, man, we grew up together.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
hey, thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Check out 3 Under, you know, Joe Mora.
You know, go check it out, 3 Under. You know, show some support, and you know, we got some good stuff coming out soon. I want to do some raffles.
Cool.
September 10th, we'll be at the skate park. Grand opening. We're gonna do a best trick, give out a brand new board. We did a collab with Struggle.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna give a board out to the kids. You know, throw out some shirts for the youth.
So you're local now, though?
Yeah, I moved back, so now I'm local for now. Okay. Eventually, maybe. To be honest, I'm not planning it. I'm just going with it.
Going,
you know,
hell yeah,
just going with it. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody out there that supported 3 and Under. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And
you're comfortable with the mic too.
Now I am.
Not even this is the beginning. You're comfortable. That's good.
Yeah, no, I know it's crazy. You're breaking. You broke the cherry, I guess.
That's good, man. Hell yeah, man.
But no, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, thank you.
That sounds crazy.